Welcome to this morning yoga for strength. My name is Suzanne Lawson. You shouldn't need any props for this practice, and I'll meet you on the mat in standing pose, mountain pose. So come to stand at the front of your mat, feet hip width apart, and your palms in prayer position at your heart center. And then inhale the arms up, look up. So really look up towards the sky. Really lengthen the arms up, interlace the fingers, make a steeple grip with your hands, and then draw your palms down and up to the ceiling, strengthening the shoulder blades. Take yourself over to your right, inhale, look up, and exhale over to your left, back to center, look up. Release the arms and then slowly just come all the way down into a forward fold. So be mindful, this is a morning practice. Take your time. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold, drop the head. Inhale, sweep the arms up, come all the way up, look up. Interlace the fingers, palms up. Palms down. Inhale, arms up. Take it over to the right on an exhale. Inhale back. Exhale left. Inhale back. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale. And exhale. Settling into this practice, this morning yoga flow. Take either arms for your elbows if this feels good, but keep those knees bent and just start to focus on your breath, connecting for your morning practice. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Tuck the head. Inhale, draw yourself all the way up into chair pose, arms either side of your ears. Take a moment to settle into your chair, powering down through the legs as you exhale, arms back, aeroplane. Inhale back, exhale, aeroplane. Inhale, arms either side of your ears, and exhale, forward fold. Straighten the legs slightly. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Step the left foot back, then the right foot. Knees down and chest and chin. Bring your hands either side of your breasts. Pressing into the mat, lifting the upper body, lifting the legs, the kneecaps away from the mat. Neck is straight and long. Drawing those elbows in and back. And release, pressing yourself up into a tabletop, wrists under your shoulders. Inhale for cow, and exhale round the back for cat. So play around with your cat-cow, maybe pausing at one, pausing at the other. Just introducing that breath into the back ribs and into the front of the body as you move through with flow. And then tuck the toes, pressing into your fingertips into the mat, and just hover the knees slightly off the mat. Don't forget to breathe, keeping the back long, neck in line. And then press yourself up into down dog on your exhale, bending one knee, bending the other. Inhale and exhale, hips high. Remember, downward dog is a resting pose, so find your rest, find your calm, reconnect with your breath. Coming over onto your toes now, and then press back to your heels. Inhale, come forward onto your toes. Exhale, heels. Notice how that feels for your hamstrings, for your glutes. And see if you can get those heels right down to the ground beneath you. And then we'll walk forward to the front of our mat. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. And inhale, let's round all the way up and come up to standing, arms up, look up. Exhale, palms to prayer. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, arms back for aeroplane. See if you can balance here on your toes like you were in down dog, lifting the heels off the mat. Finding that strength, that energy in your legs. And then inhale back to chair, look forward, exhale, forward fold. Breathe. Inhale, flat back. And then exhale. Bring your toes together so ankles touch. Bring yourself all the way down onto your honkers. Fingertips on the ground. And just stay here for a moment. Hug the knees. Just bring that strength into your toes and your balance. Plant the palms, open the knees. And then take your palms wider away from you and drop the head. So really feeling this in the insides of the thighs. Plant the palms if that feels good. Allowing the head to be heavy. And then come back to center, straighten the legs. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Then step that left leg back in space. Take it all the way back. Plant the foot down. And then you're just going to come back and forward into a high lunge. So just bending that right knee and straightening that right leg. Now you might want to block for this. Plant that left palm down and bring that right arm up and back. So using the block can sometimes help you get your right arm further back in space and then release. Plant both palms down now on the inside of your right leg. Turn that back foot out slightly. And you're just going to come all the way around to your side, but you're going to keep your legs in Warrior 2 pose. So you're kind of in a Warrior 2 leg pose, but a downward dog upper body pose. So that will test your strength here. And then come back round and back to center. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Let's do the other side. So step your right leg back in space. Drop that foot down. Keep the heel up as you straighten and bend that left leg. And then we'll do the other side. So coming forward and back. Then taking your right palm down onto the earth or onto your block. Lift your left arm up and back in space, bringing strength in the back leg, strength in the shoulders. One more breath and release. Take both hands to the inside of your left foot. Take them round to the side. Warrior 2 legs, left leg bent, and upper body in down dog. So really opening up the insides of the thighs, finding that strength in the arms. And then come back to center. And then bring your right leg in. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. And then step back into down dog and just come over into a plank here, hovering over, shoulders over wrists, And then see if you can come down into dolphin. So come down onto your elbows. Keep your legs really, really strong here. Gaze forward. Breathe in. Breathe out. Drawing those heels back in space. Strong shoulders, strong arms, strong legs. Bringing that strength into your body. Then come up and back into downward facing dog. So enjoy this resting pose. So inhale the right leg up. And then exhale, knee to chin. Inhale, coming back, three-legged dog. And then exhale, bring that right leg all the way through to the front of your mat. Hands either side. Plant the left palm, right arm comes up. Exhale, coming round for your warrior two and your variation of down dog. Then bring yourself back up to center. Take the toes wide. Inhale, coming up for star pose. Look up. Exhale, bend the knees, palms together. And we'll come into some side stretching here. So bending one knee, bending the other. And then get yourself settled. Back up into star pose on your inhale. Take your right leg out and your left leg in. And we come into warrior two pose. So breathe here. Remember to press into that back leg, that back foot. Breathing in. And breathing out as you exhale. Straighten that right leg and come into reverse triangle, looking up to your right palm, or take your gaze to the side. Windscreen the arms round and press yourself back into downward facing dog and breathe. Exhale, plank, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, up dog, look up. Exhale, down dog. Breathe. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, knee to chest. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, step yourself all the way through to a high plank. Right arm down, left arm up for a twist. Exhale, coming round into your warrior two down dog variation. Breathe. And then inhale, draw yourself up, take your feet out. Inhale the arms up, look up for star pose. Take a breath. And then exhale, palms together, goddess pose. Move side to side, bending one knee, bending the other. And then from here, we inhale, look up for star pose. Exhale, bringing your left knee down and your arms up for warrior two. Taking your gaze over your left arm, powering through, bringing that strength into the back leg. Lifting that back arm up in line with your front arm. Breathing in and breathing out. Then inhale the breath. Straighten the left leg, bringing your left arm up for reverse triangle. And then exhale, windscreen wiper the arms down. Press yourself back, downward facing dog. Inhale to plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, knee to chin. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, right leg comes through. Plant the back foot down. And draw yourself around to the right for your twist. Inhale, coming round into your variation. Exhale, back. Inhale, round. Then inhale, star pose. Exhale, warrior. Inhale, star. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, triangle. Exhale, draw yourself round and back, downward facing dog. And breathe. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, knee to chin. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, left leg comes through. Plant the foot down. Right arm down. Left arm up for a twist. Bringing yourself round. Inhale. And exhale. And inhale, coming all the way up to star pose. Exhale. And inhale, star. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, reverse triangle. Inhale, windscreen wiper, back, and send that foot back for downward facing dog. Well done. Breathe here. Inhale the right leg up, bring it through to your chin and back for three-legged dog. Bring that right leg through. Plant the left palm, right arm up for a twist. Back to your side. Relax into an inhale for star pose. Exhale, warrior. Inhale for star. And exhale, coming all the way around, warrior two. Inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, pressing yourself back, downward facing dog. And breathe. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, knee to chin. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, step to the front of your mat. Inhale, right arm down, left arm up for a twist. Coming round into your warrior two, down dog variation. Exhale, inhale for star. And exhale, goddess. Inhale for star. And exhale, change the feet for warrior two. Inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, spin the arms and back, downward facing dog. And breathe. So we're going to come into a twist variation of down dog next. So just start to focus on your breath, slowing that breath down. And then inhale the right leg up. And then slowly bring the knee into the chest, but take the right outside of your foot through to the mat to your left. Steady your arms, keep that strength in your arms as you turn your left foot out to the side and bring your left arm up in space, drawing that left hip back. Breathe. Plant the left palm down and press yourself back, downward facing dog. Well done. And then inhale the right leg through. Take it to the outside of your right hand. Plant the left palm, plant the right palm, and drop your left knee. And just stay here for a moment. So just really press that right knee in towards the midline. So that knee isn't coming out away from you. It's coming really in towards your shoulder. Then lift your left back leg up and press yourself up into three-legged dog. Bring that right leg back through into the center now. arms come all the way up for a high crescent lunge. Gain your balance and take your gaze up to your palms. Then interlace your right arm under your left, drawing those shoulder blades away from you and the elbows up. And then see if you can take your torso over your right knee, drawing that left leg back, really pressing that left heel into the mat behind you, and come back up to center. Release the arms, look up, plant the palms, and press your right leg back into downward facing dog. Well done. So let's do the other side. Inhale the left leg up and exhale, draw it through to the left side. So the left side of your foot onto the mat. Press into your arms, drawing that right arm up and back as you take a twist, drawing the right hip back in space. Really pressing into that left palm, your left shoulder, and release. Inhale the left leg up, three-legged dog, and bring it through to the outside of your left hand. Drop the back knee down and just press your palms into the mat, pushing that left knee into your left arm so that that left leg doesn't move out away from your midline. Really squeeze it in, find that strength. And then tuck the back toes, lift up the knee, and press yourself back into three-legged dog. And then bring that left foot through in between the palms. Inhale the arms up, look up, high crescent lunge. Take a breath. And then we'll intertwine the arms, so it's left arm under right. Hook over to the hands or the thumb, and then take your torso over your left knee. Really draw that right leg back, really push that right back heel away as you take your gaze to the front of your mat. Feeling that strength in the shoulder blades. Plant the palms and step yourself all the way back into downward facing dog and breathe. Notice how you feel now compared to how you felt at the beginning of class. Look forward on your mat and step to the front of your mat. And then when you're at the front of your mat, lift those heels off the mat and you're going to come down into a squat, but with your heels up. So I'm just going to turn around to show you what we're doing next. So we're going to come into a practice for getting into crow pose. We're not going to go into crow pose though, it's just a practice so you can see the strength that you need for your arms and your legs. So really press into the mat with your hands and with your toes, and then using your elbows and the inside of your legs, really press one into each other and start to imagine you're lifting up either one foot or the other off the mat, and in time both feet off the mat to come into crow pose. If you can do that, then please feel free to have a go. I can't actually do crow pose, but it is still good to practice. Then I invite you to come into forward fold from where you are, feet together now, and take your palms underneath each of your feet. So the wrists are on the back of the mat. This just helps you to ease out any tension after crow pose or after you've been practicing variations of crow, because it can get quite intense on your wrists and you do want to keep that mobility in your wrists, so you need to protect them. So just allow the weight to release any tension. And then from here come down to take a seat on the mat, Take your legs out in front and inhale the arms up, and then on an exhale just take your body over either hands to your shins, ankles, around the feet, wherever feels natural, which feels good for you. And I just want you to round the back here. We're not doing a specific forward fold, we're just easing out that tension from our practice today. So just let the head hang heavy, the shoulders round, and then come back up. Scoot your bum forward slightly and plant the feet down onto the ground. And then you're going to lift up your hips, planting the palms down, and then interlace those palms underneath the hips and start to draw your shoulder blades in. We're just going to come up into bridge pose. So really pressing down into the feet. Try not to let the knees waft outwards. They want to be really pushing in towards the midline as you lift your torso up, your booty up. Really start to press into the ground. Don't forget to breathe. Using the power of your legs, fronts of your thighs. Really pressing into the ground. Then release the hands, plant them down on the ground as you lower down bone by bone. Windscreen wiper the legs one way and another, and then hug your knees into your chest. Take your right ankle over your left knee, interlace your fingers in between, and we'll just come into a stretch here. Keep both feet active, so toes pointing up towards the ceiling. Release any tension in the upper body. And we'll do the other side. Left ankle on right knee, interlace the fingers. Keep those feet flexed. Releasing any tension in the hip. And then release, knees into chest for a hug. And then just take your knees over to the right side. You might want to bump your hips over to the left first. Extend that left arm away from you, palm facing up. And take your gaze over to your left palm. Just a reclining twist, and we do the other side. Back to center, bump your hips over to the right, take your knees over to the left, extending your right arm away from you. Make sure you've got both shoulder blades on the ground. If this isn't possible for your arm, then just leave your arm by your side. As long as you've got your shoulders on the ground, that can be something you can work on. And then we come back into center and we set up for Shavasana. So get any props that you need. Your legs should be wider than the mat now, and your palms away from your waist, facing up. And release any tension in the jaw, in the shoulders, the hips, the knees, the ankles. Just let everything melt and let go. And listen to the music, and I'll bring you back into the room when you've finished. And start to deepen your breath. Wiggle the fingers, wiggle the toes. Take yourself over onto any side. And then bring yourself back up to seat. Palms on your knees facing down. And we'll just do some clearing breaths. Let's inhale and exhale, open mouth. So take a big deep breath in and then a big sigh out. Inhale and exhale. And bring your palms to prayer. Namaste. Thank you for joining me on the mat today for this yoga for strength. Please like, comment and subscribe for more videos on yoga and meditation. My name is Suzanne Lawson.